can look at the election as an event, but the election is not like some kind of carnival, where you go to the carnival, you enjoy yourself, the adrenaline goes up, and then you go home, or an action movie, you get excited, all the stunts and everything. Then you go home in your nice, comfortable bed and you go to sleep comfortably. But an election is a serious matter because you decide, and after that, whether you go home to sleep in your comfortable bed or not, depends on how you've decided. So the two are not separated events. It's not just some kind of carnival or some kind of action movie where you go there and enjoy just for that period. And you have to think of the consequences and the longer term issues.
With the elections possibly less than a month away, that was the message Deputy Prime Minister Teo Chee Hean had for Singaporeans. Commenting on the manifestos released by the ruling party PAP and the opposition, DPM Teo had this to say.
If you look at the substance of the manifesto of the PAP, it's got a good track record. We have actually delivered on our promises over several decades. We think carefully before we put something down because we know we have to deliver on it. I don't think it's the same for the manifestos of opposition parties. They put down a long laundry list of things which they imagine can be done, but the reality is not the same. And even if you put down the same item, the PAP has shown that it can deliver implementation, execution. You put down the same item, the question is, can the other guy deliver?
DPM Teo was speaking to reporters at the official launch of NTUC FairPrice 100th store. NTUC FairPrice celebrated the official opening of its 100th store in Serangoon Gardens with an announcement that it will donate $10 million to the FairPrice Foundation to benefit communities. This is the largest single amount given in a year to the FairPrice Foundation since it was set up in 2008 to contribute to the poor and needy, nation building and community bonding, and workers' welfare. Meanwhile, DPM Teo shares how he and his Pasir Ris Punggol team are preparing for the elections.
For an election, the party prepares immediately after the last election. So from that point of view, there's no difference. What we're doing right now is to make sure that we are able to get our message across. It's quite unlike the opposition parties who usually turn up just before the election and then make a big noise about things. So PAP knows, and residents know, PAP works on the ground all the time, all over the 5 years, and that's the way that we continue to do so. We've got a team which is working on the ground right now, and I would say that 90% this is the team that we'll go with. That's the team I would prefer to go with, certainly.
So the 10% in some others movement possibly away?
Well, as with anything, there's always some possibility. But I would say 90% this is a team that we go with. It's a team I would like to go with.
In the next clip, find out how FairPrice Foundation will be using the $10 million.